watching Local 10, home of Local10.com. WPLG Local 10 News at noon starts now.
All right, question many people are wondering, what should I do this weekend?
Yeah, perhaps walk for the poor and join me, or maybe take part in some boxing or some NASCAR going on. A man with a trumpet. A lot going on in South Florida this weekend, and we'll tell you about it next. Or how about joining me tomorrow to fight hunger one step at a time? The 5K walk and run for hunger is happening at Quiet Waters Park in Deerfield Beach at 7 a.m. You got to rise and grind and join me out there. You can register 30 minutes before it begins. I'll be there, and so will Jamaican Olympic medalist Johan Blake. Proceeds go to feed families in the Caribbean and Latin America. You're also encouraged to bring some canned goods if you go. Listen to this. Food for the Poor says for $14.60, you can feed a family of 4 for a month. To walk or donate, we can link you to Food for the Poor's website by going to ours. It's local10.com. Look under the news section. I hope you come out and join me tomorrow morning, early.
Great event.
Yeah.
And hundreds of people are starting their morning out on the right foot.
That's right. They're taking part in a 5K run walk for charity.
That's right. I'm Jason Martinez. I'm here, and that man in the blue jacket is a gold medal winner. It's Johan Blake from Jamaica, the beloved Johan Blake. We're going to speak live with him and tell you what the festivities here are all about coming up.
Right now, live pictures out of Deerfield Beach, where hundreds of people are up and at 'em early this morning. They're walking to stomp out hunger one step at a time.
Today's 5K run walk is sponsored by Food for the Poor, which has done an incredible job for people in Latin America and the Caribbean.
Now, we know this morning is off to a great start, and that's because the group is being led by an Olympic track star. Can you believe it? Of course, our very own Local 10's Jason Martinez is there as well. You know, he's pretty fast himself. You going to challenge him to a race, Jason?
Well, you know what? I think I don't want to embarrass myself that much, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. But listen, hey, we're here for the 5K walk, Food for the Poor. Got the shirt on, and guess what? You got the team captain here. I don't know so much about that, but we're walking for something very simple. We are trying to feed families, folks who need it in the Caribbean and Latin American countries. They say something like $14.60 can feed a family of 4 for a month. So that's why we're here. But it really is a thrill and an honor to bring in a gold medal winner, a world champ, and a man who is a legend in Jamaica. It's Johan Blake. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to be here and, of course, talking to you.
Yeah, so what are you doing with your life these days?
Well, these days my life has been complicated, you know, I'm all over the place. I also started back training. For me to be here today is really a pleasure for me, so I can make this walk or run and feed anybody who in need.
Yeah, you give back to your community, your native Jamaica. You have your own foundation.
Definitely, I have my own foundation, the Why Be Afraid. You know, I started it for young kids and the less fortunate, and also people who are hungry. So it's really grateful for me to be here today.
Well, you've won a gold medal. You're a world champion, and you still have such a future ahead of you. I know, obviously, running. How often are you training and are you preparing for the next Olympics?
Yeah, definitely. Right now I'm in training. We have the World Championship coming up next year. I have to defend my title, of course. And it's really great, so I just keeping fit right now.
Yeah, well, you said that. He heard him say he has to defend his title. That's because he beat a guy named Usain Bolt, one of few humans to ever have done that. And I would imagine you're ready to do it again, aren't you?
Well, you know, we always good compatriot on the track, and I love running against him. I train with him every day. He's a wonderful guy. Of course, it'd be nice running against him. Yeah,
good friend of yours, I would imagine, a fellow legend in Jamaica. You have gold medals. You said you keep them in a vault.
Definitely, I keep them in a vault. They are priceless. You know, nothing can remove that, because when you've been to that stage, it makes you cry.
Oh, I would imagine, absolutely. And your fellow Jamaicans are so proud of you. We are too here in South Florida. By the way, you ready to race me today?
Of course, I'm ready.
All right, let's get stretched out a little bit. Okay. What are some of the pre-race stretches you like to do? Oh, you're not going to tell? He's not going to tell me his secrets. Johan Blake, it really is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. We're going to be walking here right now. We're going to go way over there at the start line. It's going to start here in the next couple of minutes. Food for the Poor, their 5K walk. I'm happy to be here. You know, I was in Jamaica not too long ago, and they asked me to take part in this, and I was happy to. So, obviously, one of the countries that benefits from this wonderful organization. Todd and Constance?
Yeah, you had the guts to go ahead and challenge some street kids down in Jamaica to a race, but not this guy, huh? Not gonna pull? What'd you pull a hammy or something, there, buddy?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was just a little gimpy this morning. I'm not feeling so well. Maybe next time.
All right.
And I think those boys beat him with no shoes on,
Yeah,
too.
that's right.
You know, that's all right, Jason.
Thanks for Constance bringing that up. Yeah, all right. He doesn't look too happy.
Don't be upset, Jason.
All right, out there for a great cause. Thank you, Jason, very much.
But Marlon